What job deserves to have higher pay? Carers. I used to work on a dementia ward and was assaulted on a daily basis. Not to mention that I'm wiping up shit and piss all day. Group home house staff. Most jobs, but especially caregiving work, whether for children, elders, or people with disabilities, if it's paid at all, it's often terribly underpaid, especially in most of the USA. Any job where you destroy your body shit is no fucking joke. EMT. I make $12.50 an hour. Mental health workers. CNAs. They do so much dirty work. Work extremely hard. And work just as strange of hours as us nurses. They should make way more money. All salaried jobs considering the current rate of inflation. Most of them. Social workers. I don't know how we're supposed to help homeless people when the people assigned to help them make less than a person working sales at Nordstrom. EMT. Social workers, nurses, and jobs where you have to make 12-hour shifts. Anyone who deals with the public. Retail is shit. They tolerate so much crap from people. Any jobs that jave to do with kids. Teachers. Daycare providers, etc. Most people don't realize how much effort it actually takes to be able to do those things. Teachers and EMTs are my top two. The entire agriculture sector. Civilization is built on farming. EMTs get a low wage for saving lives. School teachers. Talk about a thankless job. Housekeeping. Minimum wage isn't enough to scrub literal shit off the toilet after someone had a diarrhea explosion. Substitute teachers. Many places pay $80 a day. Assume a 7.5-hour day and you have $11 per hour. The only perk of the position is the incredibly flexible hours. CNAs. That's a really tough job. As tough as any factory work. And they make like $11 to $12 per hour a lot of the time. Every working class job. Any job where a full-time single person can't afford to live comfortably financially. All of them, except for lobbyists, politicians, our congressmen and representatives. They need a pay cut. Big one. Zookeepers. College degree required. Average pay is half of average teacher pay. And work is harder over the summer. Vet techs poor. 911 dispatcher. Must multitask. And the job involves listening to very stressful and emotional situations, while maintaining calm, but not able to help directly. Dispatchers are unsung heroes. All of them except executive positions, which need a huge decrease. Anyone who works on holidays, weekends at malls, hospitals, restaurants, airports, public transport, etc. Janitors. gestures broadly to every job done by the lower and middle class. Hospital staff, EMTs, teachers, nursing staff, police enforcement and farmers. Every that pays under $40,000 a year. People make a stink about unpaid college internships. Companies get away with it because the student earns academic CR. Almost all jobs that get minimum wages. For most companies, these people are essential and keep the companies running. Aircraft mechanics' average pay at regional airline is $23 per hour. Ski patrol. Farmers. Most of the money you spend at the grocery store goes to processors, not us. Nurses and paramedics. Street cleaners. Among many others. Those guys are heroes for us. In the face of rude and uneducated ones that litterbox sign. Cooks. Mime. Being part of the janitorial staff. Like, come on. They literally have to touch trash. And they're not getting paid enough to do that. People who take care of the intellectually disabled. Like those who take them on public outings and help them at home and other stuff like that. Almost all of them. Teachers. Nurses. Grocery clerks. EMTs. Seasonal Forest Service firefighters. In fact, all firefighters. Daycare workers. Nursing home workers. I dunno. Seems like just about everyone. Veterinarians do not make money. Yes. Your pet bills are high. Nonetheless, your vet is usually making peanuts and has an inappropriate amount of debt to pay off. Teachers. The workload in comparison to other jobs that demand master's degrees is incomparable. I'ma go ahead and say any job that can't afford you housing in the city the job is located. If you can't afford to pay your employees a living wage, your business can go fuck itself. NHS workers, charity care workers, people who work in prisons. Social workers, sanitation workers. Teachers. Teachers and cops need to draw high-quality people to those critical areas. Teaching, nursing, mental health workers. All except for politicians. Anything customer service. Delivery guys. They have higher probabilities of having an accident. Obvious reasons. But also of going to a dangerous place without previous acknowledgement. Teachers, CNA. Journalists. Real, quality journalists. People have generally no idea how meager their salary often is. Nurses, paramedics, teachers. Healthcare and education fields. Plus minimum wage workers. Teachers. Teachers. EMTs and paramedics. Paramedics even go to school for a year and most make less than $20 in PA at least. With the amount of critical thinking and life-saving skills they need, it is more than deserved. CNAs and medical technicians. Teachers. It's a crime how poorly they're compensated. Health care workers. Carers. Nursing home workers. Jobs that are in high demand with a low supply of available, qualified people to do them. EMT and teachers. Nurses, chefs, all emergency services. Teachers. They literally shape the kids. The future of the entire world. And they're underpaid. At least in my country. Emergency responders. And social workers. Teachers. Anything customer service related, face with rolling eyes. Teachers. Teaching. Everywhere. Teachers. Teachers. They're criminally underpaid and yet still often pay for classroom supplies out of their own pockets. Teachers. Teachers. Nurses. Special ed teachers. Hospice nurses. Preschool teachers. Sorry, I was yelling. I think the people who are brave enough to care for my family deserve a gazillion dollars. Dishwashers. Teachers. Teachers deserve way better. United States teachers. My wife is a master's level mental health social worker and certified therapist and makes under $40K a year. I have a GED and install cable and make almost double what she does. That's sad to me. Teachers. 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 Teachers of all grades and levels. Teachers. Teachers. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.